You're looking at Bill Wedlake, longtime high school coach at St. John's here in Winnipeg. Wedlake is now the rookie coach of the Winnipeg Wesmen, taking over from Bruce Enns, who left for the West Coast in the University of British Columbia. Wedlake has assumed the difficult task of getting the Wesmen to the CIAU final. Now across the court is second-year Manitoba Bison coach Rick Suffield. In his first year with the Herd, Suffield rejuvenated a dying program and guided the Bisons to the GPAC Championship and a place in the Final Four tournament. His goal in '86 is to get the Bisons back to the national final. But what's on the line this afternoon is sole possession of first place in GPAC basketball. Welcome back, everyone. Joe Pascucci along with Don Lamont to bring you the second half of the CK&D Game of the Week doubleheader, GPAC basketball. Don, we've set the scene for our second game, and it should be a really tough matchup between these two teams.
What you're going to see are two of the finest men's college basketball teams in the country. Fantastic basketball, and I think you're going to see a full house here today at the University of Manitoba. I think people are starting to recognize just what a great caliber basketball this was. The Wesmen Classic, which these two teams met in the final, was just a tremendously exciting game. And it's got everybody talking again about men's basketball. I think it's just going to be a fantastic game because these two teams match up so well. And one of the key matchups is Joe Ogums, who I think is probably the most exciting player in the country, against fifth-year player Gord Tucker, who is tremendously exciting in his own right.
All right, let's take a look at those GPAC standings right now. We'll show you that Manitoba and Winnipeg on top with 4 wins, no losses. Brandon then with 2 wins and no losses. And Regina and Lakehead are winless. And they have 4 losses and 6 losses respectively. All right, we'll be back with the opening tip-off right after this.
See the Beijing Wushu Martial Arts Touring Team January 18th in the Winnipeg Convention Center. Wushu is one of China's most traditional and popular sports. This blending of ancient martial arts training with physical and mental skills provides a spectacular display of agility and style. See the unique physical art of the Beijing Wushu Touring Team in one show only, January 18th in the Convention Center. Tickets are available at all select-to-seat outlets or by calling the ticket charge line at 786-7071.
Mozart, Beethoven, folk music. Much thrilling music was written to be performed by the most skilled musicians, with the audience grouped closely around to hear every subtle nuance. Manitoba Chamber Orchestra. Classic series in Young Church. Candlelight concerts in the Fort Garry Hotel. Manitoba Chamber Orchestra. Your soul vibrates in harmony.
Tuesday at 8 p.m., Michael Keaton is a harried house husband in Mr. Mom.
Sweetie. All right, just relax. You're going to be great. There's nothing to this, you know.
Hon, we got it covered, right, guys?
Okay. Oh, boy, am I going to miss you guys. Look, now, take it easy on Daddy. Remember, he's a rookie.
Bye, Mom.
Tuesday at 8 p.m., Mr. Mom tackles the kids, major appliances, lonely divorcees, and the lure of the afternoon soaps on CK&D TV.
10 years together.
And it keeps getting better. Wednesday at 8.
We're dancing together. Maybe we could do that again sometime.
Soon we'll do more than dance together. We'll have our whole lives to do whatever we want together.
You saw Crystal kissing her duck?
The drama of the Carrington Dynasty. Wednesday at 8 on
CK&D.
We've been 10 years together.
And we're back here at the Bison East Gym. The Manitoba Bisons are just being announced. Tony Kaufman, number 55, the last man announced, the All-Canadian and the player that the Bison teammates call the Doc. They say he has a photographic memory. He's in third-year medicine. He must be, if he's in medicine, to have a photographic memory.
Well, I don't know about his exploits off the floor, but I know he's certainly the team leader for Manitoba. He provides the stability. He also provides a lot of scoring punch. 24 points per game, GPAC. He was also the MVP in the Wesmen Classic, the MVP in the GPAC Final Four playoffs last year. So he can do it all. One of the guys that's really come through for Coach Rick Suffield this year, though, has been Terry Garrow. In fact, Terry Garrow was the key player in Manitoba's win over Winnipeg in the Wesmen Classic Final. So watch for that matchup.
And the second half of our doubleheader underway. Joe Uggams going up aggressively on that opening jump.
And we see that matchup early. You see Tucker fronting, Uggams down low, and he's got to get weak side help.
And the ball goes in by, I think Will Parker put that one into his own basket on the shot by Tony House.
I think they might give it to the Doc, though. Tony Kaufman.
And Gord Tucker, named CIAU Male Athlete of the Week, comes back and gets 2 points to tie it up quickly.
Well, I don't think Coach Rick Suffield from Manitoba wants to see Gord Tucker get the middle of the key that easily.
Kaufman goes up, gets fouled. And it's Gord Tucker saying, who, me?
We see the pass inside. Great feed from the wing by Garrow, and Kaufman just does 2-foot stop, goes up strong, leans in, draws the foul. Not enough legs there by Tony. A little more straight up, and he's got it. That's in. Nope.
So the game's still tied here. We're nearing the first minute mark. Joey Vickery, there's a good matchup. Tony House and Joey Vickery.
That's a great matchup. In fact, all these matchups are tremendous.
There is Joey Vickery. Some say too small to play this game.
I saw him play Lakehead last week, and before he had a groin pull, he was 5 for 5. He did everything. He had 6 assists. This kid just continues to amaze me.
That's Terry Garrow, number 4. Outside to Jeff House. House rolls it over the top of the basket, and Winnipeg come back. That's Will Parker, number 42, driving quickly. And Murray Gaiman.
Murray Gaiman on a stuffed rebound. And action we're looking for. Just a tremendous play.
Want to get another look at that one if we can.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Garrow hits it from the three-point line, but we do not have a three-point.
Joe, that's going to get these fans pumped up, and we almost got a full house here at the University of Manitoba.
Vickery with the turnaround jumper, rebound. Gaiman over Uggams, rebound, rolls out of bounds, and we get the foul on Joe Uggams.
Murray Gaiman playing like a man possessed. We're going to see it. Willie Parker goes all the way down the lane, puts it up on the board. Now watch trail here. Murray Gaiman coming up from behind. Now you can't quite see it, and he just stuffs the ball home.
Joey Vickery working against one half of those House brothers on this Manitoba, checking on Will Parker. Joey Vickery will take the outside shot. It'll be short, and Kaufman comes up with it. Kaufman with the steal by Will Parker, and he'll go in.
Look out. This is what we were hoping for.
And now Tony House brings it up slowly. Pass off to brother Jeff. Joe Uggams now. Let's see what he does to respond to that slam. And Joe Uggams hits the 2. And the Winnipeg Wesmen answer back. 2 points for Joey Vickery, 4 on the game as House drives for the basket, and he draws the foul from Murray Gaiman. Let's take a look at that slam.
Murray Gaiman's got to stay out of foul trouble. And we're going to have a chance to see it here on the turnover. Willie Parker, good defense, gets the hands up. And look at this, here he comes. He doesn't want to in your nice camera work, guys.
Tony House at the line, missing on that first one. for 4 from the foul line.
I don't know of a better way to get these fans off their hands.
Too long. Art Coop drives and gets 2. Art Coop needs that this afternoon.
He's a great offensive player. He can put it in.
Terry Garrow will take the long shot. Big rebound, and Tony Kaufman comes up with it. Back out to Jeff House. House drives, changes hand, and gets it in.
Beautiful drive. Jeff House, the rookie, Tony's brother, he scored 20 and 24 points in the Lakehead series this past week, so he's sort of the unsung hero on this Manitoba team.
And that ball brought down by Winnipeg. Vickery. Good pass to Will Parker. He's going to go up again, and he runs into Joe Uggams, and Uggams picks up foul number 2 here early in the first half.
And that's key. Now both teams are really banging it. Both teams are really, again, the key here is that Murray Geeman's been keeping the ball alive, and Parker comes in and boom, uses his body to protect the ball and gets the foul.
Will Parker at the line shooting 2.
Going to be this way throughout the game. Neither team is going to give an inch because both ride on the line here. And as I mentioned in the opening, Joe, either of these teams could win the national championship. Winnipeg has beat Victoria, Manitoba has beat Winnipeg, and Brandon has also beaten Victoria. Victoria's the #1 ranked team in the country. So it's just tremendous balance this year.
14-8, Winnipeg leading by 6 is Kaufman to Joe Uggams. And he gets the double dribble call.
Put both hands on the ball. It's kind of surprising the matchups we got here. We got Will Parker on Tony Kaufman.
Geeman, another 2 for him.
Geeman just continuing where he left off in the Wesmen Classic. His only fault is that he takes bad fouls.
And that was a bad pass by Tony House. Art Coop pass for Geeman, and it was too hard for him to handle, and it goes out of bounds. A big break for the Bisons there.
If he could have feathered that time, Art Coop could have just feathered the pass a little bit, you would have seen another slam. You got to know that, but it happens, Joe, is you get the adrenaline going so much, and you want to make that good pass. That time you just threw it a little bit too hard.
Timeout Manitoba. Let's get into that Winnipeg huddle and listen to Bill Wedley.
You got to block out against Tony, right? You got to block out against Tony. Block out defensively, right? No cheap ones. Heads up. Okay? You got to make sure you get a block out. You got to force yourself to block your check out. The only guy that probably has a right, he's going to walk through the board. So you can go. If you call the front, you have to block out Joe then, okay? All right, then we'll leave Tony House as the open guy on the board.
I'll just go weak side.
Okay, you go back inside. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now, listen, the other thing is important.
Bill Wedley. Now you take a look at Rex Suffield, a little casually dressed for this game.
Blocking out Murray Geeman because it's a rebound.
16-8, Winnipeg. Second half of our CKND. Pass to Terry Garrow. Takes one shot, puts in the line, so it'll be Winnipeg.
And I think Rick Suffield won Jeff House. And that gets it up again.
For its mark around Christmas, but can't fall. Vickery goes up and in.
That man has no fear. All the victories through the years, they don't know what pressure is.
Bruce Enns said last year he didn't think that Joey Vickery could play University. Barker gets the call for the foul.
So sure the first couple times I saw him, but after the last 2 games I saw him, he's just been tremendous. He's improving every game.
Just one of 5 Westwood players on this Winnipeg squad, and we're hoping we're going to get a Westwood or all Westwood lineup in there. It's Rick Dirksen makes 2.
And that was a pretty big basket because Winnipeg's got an early.
Art Coop can't find anyone to pass to, takes the shot, and Joe Uggams comes down with the rebound.
I'll tell you, if that one had gone in, Art Coop would have got 30 tonight.
Garrow misses, and Gord Tucker, CIAU Male Athlete of the Week, getting the rebound. Art Coop, good move, and throws the ball away to Joe Uggams. The pass to Tony House. He just throws it back into play as he was heading out of bounds. And Uggams gets his 3rd and 4th point of the afternoon. And Will Parker is going to get the charging foul
Well, certainly the Manitoba fans like that call, as Willie Parker's coming on the ball game, and he's one of the key players for Winnipeg. I'll take that back. Willie's not coming out.
He's just going to have a little talking to with Bill Wedlake.
They took Art Coop out. Art missing his last 2 shots and a turnover.
Good pass, and Compton gets the basket. 6-point lead for Winnipeg. Will Parker working around the outside to Tucker, back to Parker. High pass for Vickery. Vickery's pass intercepted, and yes, traveling.
Excellent call that time by referee Dave Morphy.
Tony House just...
Tony has the habit of taking a little hop step before he gets into his layup, and that time he got caught.
Murray Geeman rebounding it to Joey Vickery. There's that House putting Kaufman on him instead.
Here's a little bit of a surprise. Mark Johansson's in the game. Talking to Bill Wedlake before, he said he wasn't going to play.
And Rick Dirksen called on the foul against Blaine Acton.
And we see baseline, Blaine Acton, 2-foot stop, goes out strong. Here.
Oh, that's what...
My mistake. Good call. He got him with the body.
I wasn't so sure about...
Well, it's a lot different angle from the end line than it is from here.
And Acton 1 for 2 from 7.
This is the first action Acton seen in a couple of weeks. He had a blood disorder and his foot swole up last week, and he didn't play in Regina.
And Terry Garrow fading away with the shot, makes the basket. Away by Uggams, and then saved by the Wesmen twice. And that ball goes off the foot of Tony House, and so it'll be Winnipeg ball. They take over possession. 20, Joe Uggams.
Well, I don't think he's from Winkler High School.
No, I don't think so. I think he's from Daniel Mack.
Yes, sir. He led them to provincial championship. Brian Gray's Rick Dirksen's from Winkler.
Right now, Blaine Acton outside. Mark Johansson back to Acton. And it got knocked on the shot clock.
So far, it's all we expected it would be this game.
No doubt. Good backcourt, Tucker. Tucker is the ball.
Acton running Kaufman after he let the ball go. We have him knocks it loose. Goes in strong. Kaufman